I would start by thanking God Almighty, and I also want to thank the
We are not seeing now, please. We are not seeing now.
they have hope.
Make everybody shift.
I also want to thank my team of lawyers for their diligence and level of professionalism which they showed in the course of the case. I believe that this is not just it's not victory for the it's victory for Labour Party. It's victory for all Nigerians who believe in the Labour Party. I would want to seize this opportunity to call on all my brothers and sisters and say there is no victor, no vanquished.
By the judgment of the court has this morning restored the hope of members of the Labour Party in Nigeria by affirming that the power to elect their leadership is vested in members of the party who subscribe to the constitution of the party. The court upheld the decision of the Supreme Court that power resides in the Labour Party, and that following the expiration of the tenure of Barrister Julius Abure in June 2024, the appointment without conducting a proper convention to take over, to elect executive members that will take over from him, it was only fair and reasonable for the party to come together and appoint a national caretaker committee like they have done, and with the leadership vested in distinguished Senator Dr. Nenadi Usman. Now, the court described that intervention as a child of necessity, it was of utmost necessity that the party cannot be left without a leadership. Julius Abure's tenure having validly come to an end, and INEC, the umpire that superintends political parties, actually held and observed that the purported gathering at INEC was not a party convention, because the conditions precedent were never met. No world local government state congresses or state or zonal congresses were actually held or conducted to elect members who were to vote at the INEC convention. So it was, as far as INEC is concerned, it was never a convention, and INEC refused to recognize the outcome of the INEC convention. Sequel to that, it now became necessary for the Labour Party to look inward, having been left without a valid chairman, the tenure of Abure having come to an end by a function of time. The party's NEC statutory members, led by Dr. Alex Oti, who is the highest statutory member of NEC, having being the man who is holding the highest political office on behalf of the party, they came together and resolved to vest their leadership in Dr. Nenadi Usman as chairman of their National Caretaker Committee to help and facilitate a proper national convention. For the avoidance of doubt, the court also ordered that INEC should, as a matter of fact, recognize every correspondence from Dr. Nenadi Usman as the valid and the only recognized chairman of Labour Party. The court went further to warn against all these shenanigans and